Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more A Wizard's Lizard. I am Titus, and if there's one thing we've learned over the first couple episodes of this series, it's that I am definitely very, very bad at this game. However, we are making a little bit of incremental progress each and every time, so I figured, why not? Let's keep going into it, and it's kind of an abusive relationship at this point. I'm enjoying. Oh no! Did I just waste a totem? You know what? I'm not very good at this game, but I'm enjoying it, and I keep coming back for more, and hopefully you guys are at least somewhat enjoying watching me play it. If it, even if it's just for the fact that I am not very good at it, and you just want to watch me, be terrible. I did just find out that you get a little soccer ball here. I don't mean to go in here, but that's kind of cool. That's something we've never seen before. So at least this episode has one thing going for it already. If you're just joining us, we are on a several level mission to defeat death, of which we have yet to pass level 2 of the cemetery section of the game. I have not, I haven't looked up how many levels the game has, but I'm assuming it's significantly more than what we have seen so far. Oh, I do not want to start off with the owl guy here. Mr. Owl, please, die? I don't know, I don't really know what else to say to you. Oh, God. Can I grab this chest and aggro the owl? I think if you aggro the owl, aggro the owl is a bit of a tongue twister. I think if you aggro him from farther away, you should be okay, because he aggro's pretty quick, and he just lunges as soon as he does. If you're standing a significant length away from him, it seems like we can actually get him pretty consistently here. We do know there's a shop. I don't know what any of these items are, but I think we should be able to scrounge up enough gold on this area so that we can go back there. I've gotten in the habit of dropping items as a precaution before heading into a room. Probably not the best, but hey, I mean, I'm not playing this for the long game right now. I'm not even thinking about the late game at this point. I just, if it stops me from dying immediately, it's something that's worth our time right now. Soul orbs are, a little difficult because they are limited. The totems I'm pretty much okay with because, 30 seconds at most. I think we can get another one up here. The soul orbs are a little limited. Oh god, I think that was actually my first damage. This is not going too poorly. Soul orbs are a little limited. They are a very common drop, but I seem to be using them more than I'm dropping them. If I get to a point where I am overall gaining soul orbs, picking up more than I'm actively using to stay alive, I would be very, very happy. I think this might be the exit to the level, so I'm not going to go there yet. I'm actually going to go back down to the store, maybe farm a couple more Zombros. I'm going to go back to the store and, see if there's something worth our time down here. And again, not knowing the items in the game, kind of playing blind, what looks cool and what I can afford. This looks like a compass. These look like boots. I don't see ourselves getting very far to the point where we need compasses. I'm kind of just running around blind. I think the boots are a better option for us now. They are half the price, so we do have a little gold left over if we encounter yet another shop. I didn't actually see with the boots. I was not paying attention. But I mean, they have to be an upgrade, whereas opposed to, I really don't know what the compass is and what it does for us. Rather just go with something I know can be good for us immediately. We only took 10 damage on that floor. I think, I haven't gone back and watched the original 2 episodes in a day or two, but I think that is a new record for least amount of screwing up on episode 1 for myself, which is very good. I'm very happy with that. If we only took 10 damage on each floor, we would be in a very, very good place. But let's not count our dragons before they hatch, so to speak, as I don't think we can keep that up as enemies get increasingly difficult. Excuse me while I try to not sneeze. Okay, I know what these things do, and it's not good. So I gotta hit that and get the hell out of the way Those things do a lot of damage. I think that was one of my first runs. Those things absolutely wrecked me. Luckily, I was paying enough attention to get the hell out of the way of that bomb. Did pick up another soul orb. We're doing pretty decent on soul. Oh, God. Be very careful. This is not the worst room, but it's also something we need to be a little wary about. This guy has more range than I do, which is a scary thought. I think it's worth it to aggro the zombie just to get the hell out of the way of knife thrower bro. Didn't see that the gray owl at all until he came to my face and killed me. So, well, he didn't kill me. He did significant amount of damage and probably put me in a situation where I will be killed very soon. How many shots? I think this guy takes like 5 shots. That tells me that either I have to find a better weapon to start each round with very soon, or I'm just screwed whenever I, come across the gray owl. Which is not something I'm happy about at all. Okay, I'm going to drop literally everything I have here because this is a very scary situation. I think one of the problems for my gameplay so far is I tend to get myself backed into corners pretty easily where these guys can kind of, if I isolate these guys more often than not, I'm in a decent position. But if I back myself into a corner and everyone's aggroed and heading straight towards me, usually that has less than optimal results for us. I am doing very well on gold. I'm very happy with it. Not as well on health, but obviously if we encounter a food item that can give us some health back, gonna be something that's definitely worth picking up as opposed to a upgrade item I'm not totally sure on. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. We have actually reached level 3 for the first time. This is very good. I'm liking the way this is starting with just a bunch of gold to pick up and no real enemies to speak of. Having a feeling that will change drastically. It's kind of funny that was the door I came through and yet I come back and it's a completely different room. It's a little weird. But, I'm not going to argue with it. Ooh, can I keep you next to that? Yes, I can. For once, the explosive barrels are killing someone that isn't myself, which is, if you've watched the previous episodes of this series, is a definite improvement. What is this he dropped? Dual deck. Ooh, I like this. I like this a very lot. A very bunch. I don't know what I got too excited. And I stopped making sense. We now have double daggers, double the damage, and we have a lead breastplate. If I had to guess, that would be something that decreases the amount of damage that we take. So at this point, we're doing more damage and we're taking less damage. I am very happy, even though we're only at 30 health, something I would like to change. Wait, are we just at 20? You know what, I think this lead breastplate actually increased the total amount of XP we have, if I'm not mistaken, which is very good. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff in this room, but a lot of things that are, probably going to kill me. Be careful, pick up as much gold as possible. Need to make sure I'm diligent about destroying things to optimize my chance of gold. Okay, one thing I am not happy about. This gray owl has caused nothing but problems for me in the past. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think we just have to use a soul orb on him every single time. I don't see a way with my current weapons, even though I do have 2 now as opposed to 1. I think that did help. To kill him without using a soul orb, which is fine. We are on our last soul orb though, so it is something to be wary about. Oh, this is very good. Please do not die. I need to be very careful to not die on this room, because this might be the most significant thing that has happened to the... What the hell is that? What the hell? Okay, I need to be very careful because I'm in a position where I can make some very, very good things happen if I stop being stupid, which is a lot to ask. Okay, literally anything will kill me. I gotta get the... Alright, that puts us in maybe a position where we can take 2 hits. I'm not sure. This guy is just going to soak up damage. First kill, werewolf. Alright, so we now know what that was. I hope to not have to encounter many of those anytime soon. Why did I... Zombro, this is not the time. I think I did kill the owl. Gonna... And it was a freaking... Oh, God. I didn't realize that, I was technically on my first life, so to speak. So I'm not out of it yet. I could be out of it soon. Probably will be out of it soon, but I am not out of it. Why do I insist on walking over every Zombro that... Alright. I think I have finally cleared the room to the point where I feel safe enough doing... okay, he's still alive. Doing this, and what this will do... This is the villager. Oh, God. Really? Really? I really hope he didn't die. Anyway, what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by that skeleton that was determined to ruin my day, those villagers add 500 gold to your starting gold, which can do one of 2 things. It could give you a decent amount of gold to start the run with, or you can go into that shop and access blueprints that you have purchased. So you start with a little bit better of an item here. I don't know if he survived, because, this skeleton guy was kind of a dick about this thing. If he didn't, that was really a bad day for him. I mean, he was clearly being held captive, and finally when someone comes to rescue his ass, albeit the ghost of a lizard, which is scary in its own right, he promptly gets killed by a skeleton. I'm hoping that's not the case, because if it's not, this is the most significant amount of progress I have made in this series so far. Is this the first dagger I dropped? Steel sword? Yeah, I'd rather, I might be wrong, but I'd rather have 2 things than 1 thing right now. Just so that we can do a little bit more damage. I mean, I don't know, that sword could be significantly better than these 2 things combined, but because I don't know very much about the game, I'm just going to assume that 2 is better than 1 here. This is a long floor, and I have a lot of gold. This is what I wanted to do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and scoop up all of this. Not because I really know what they do, or... Okay, so lead boots, shaman boots. I'm going to assume the shaman boots are better. I could be wrong. But that was very good. I finally had a significant amount of gold when I encountered a shop. So the next thing, other than not dying, that I really need to get done is encountering a pentagram room so I can get back to my original life here. And if we do that, which now that I'm thinking about it, might not happen for us. I was going to say if we did that, we could have turned that into a very, very good run. Don't count your dragons before they hatch, so they speak. So they say in Game of Thrones. I believe that has been said. Probably not. Could be wrong. Haven't totally finished the books yet. But it seems like something that would happen. So that was a very good run. I'm very happy with that run. 26,000 total gold collected. And we lasted almost 11 minutes. Very, very good. Again, if I had just found a pentagram room, I really could have turned that into a very, very good run. What I am seeing here is that we did get the 1 townsfolk rescued, which means we will be able to start the next run off in a little bit of a better position. But I'm going to leave it for today. So tomorrow we're going to be able to start with a little bit more gold. Might be able to get a bit farther and make some good things happen continually. Again, thank you so much for, first of all, for putting up with my terrible inability to play this game effectively. But also for checking out this series and my channel. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like what you see. I'm trying to get one of these episodes out every single day for you guys. Hopefully I can do that for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much for checking us out. I am Titus, and I will see you guys soon.